Hey, what's going on, everybody? Oxydize here, and I just wanted to know I just came back from the vet because these puppies are sick, baby. What's up, everybody? Oxydize bringing you another tier 8 with tier 5, and today's a little bit special one. The Sword Lord himself is bringing out the new and improved, the brand spanking Adept's Kingmaker. It's a tier 4.1 because it was like half the price of a tier 5. And if you don't know, tier 4.1 and tier 5 are almost identical to item power, and most people consider them to be the same thing. Same for tier 5.1 and 6, tier 7.1 and 8. You know what I mean here. So going over the build, we're going to be rocking a heroic cleave, parry strike into the majestic smash, swing the blade around you, knocking enemies at a 6-meter radius around you into the air for 0.85 seconds. While they're in the air, you follow up with a very nice vertical smash in front and behind you, dealing damage based on heroic charges and consuming them. So at max X, almost 1,000 damage with a 25-second cooldown. Not too shabby. Looking into the build, we have Guardian Helmet. The reason I'm going Guardian Helmet is because we're gonna try out Spectre Jacket. So if you don't know what this does, it pretty much ignites you and does damage to creatures around you for 111 damage every 0.5 seconds. It's a toggle, so you can just leave this on or toggle it off when you're ready for it to go off. So the clear speed is going to be insane. We also have sandals just in case we need a little bit of extra energy in our endeavors here. And then finally the Thetford cape. Let's take a look at this before I get into this video's topic of discussion, which I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. I have a pretty good idea. I'm not going to pop yet. Hold on. We also have Dangle Mouth and some healing potions, because I kind of figured we're going to need the extra healing due to the Spectre Jacket being, well, the Spectre Jacket. So if we pop this here, what kind of damage we're doing? Oh, baby, look at that kind of damage. So while we're just hanging out, the Dangle Mouth is keeping up. Per se, you could probably go cabbage soup and spend a little bit extra money if I can talk today, and it'd be even better as well. But I don't know if I'm doing that, and this is going just fine. Oh, so there is eventually a time limit. That's actually really good to know. I didn't know that. So now we can hit him with a little bit of E action. Yeah, this is going pretty smoothly. You want to stay out of there. GG's, boys. Easy money. Let me take a look at the Spectre Jacket one more time. While active, it doesn't say how long it's active for. I'm guessing like maybe 30 seconds, but whatever. Cool beans. So today's conversation, I want to talk about cars. I'm gonna give you 3 scenarios. All right, and honestly, go ahead and comment down below your same scenarios of like what car would you do at certain levels, right? Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I've been looking at the old analytics. Only about like 80% of you that watch these are subscribed to me. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing, brother? Come on, don't you want to see these pythons a little bit more often? It's whatever. It's a package deal. So let me talk about the levels. The very bottom level, which is where I'm at now, is like, I guess you can call it the poor level, for the lack of better words. The car I have, I'm very thankful for, because it was a gift from old mom and dad for when I went off to college. And it's got me places. It's broken down a few times. It's hit the old 100K miles on it now, so it's definitely showing its ass a little bit. But you know, for the most part, it's got me to and fro. It's also a little bit on the gas guzzling side. I mean, if you just want to know about it some more, it's a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, brother, 2012 model. In fact, there's been a lot of recalls on it too, but hey, again, it's gotten me to and fro for the most part. It's only broken down maybe like once or twice. Moving on to the next level is starting, you know, once I get my first job and making a little bit of money, I do plan on upgrading the car. Obviously nothing too crazy, right? Because at that point I'll be making real money, but that doesn't mean I have real money to spend, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, cautiously would be spending on something just a little bit nicer, and like the goal for this one is like pretty much all about the that base. So they say. No, it's pretty much gonna be all about like the gas mileage and trying to save money, but also look kind of nice if I can, you know, if I can swing it that way too, be extremely nice. Following that is, I've been in the career a while now, 5-10 years. You know, I've made a name for myself. The money's good. I'm ready to kind of spend a little bit more. I mean, we're talking like up there a little bit. I've always been a big fan, or I've been a more recent fan, but you know, ever since I have been this fan, it's kind of been the car I've wanted. And I'm gonna call this the well-off car. It's a Cadillac sedan. You might be thinking which model, what year, yada yada yada. It doesn't matter. Probably it's gonna be the newest year, and just like not like the sportsy looking one, but more of like the, you know, the more just. I would probably consider this a more practical one, because I mean, why would I need a sports car? I'm not gonna be at that time. I'm gonna be like 35. I'm not gonna want like a you know, a sports car to flex, because I mean, I got these bad boys, right? So and I'm excited for that day, because I mean, by the time I'm like 35, it's gonna be the year like 2030. I'm pretty sure, you know, gas mileage is gonna be great. You know, the economy may or may not be in a really shitty place, but regardless, it might be a good year to drive, is all I'm gonna say about that. Now, I know I said there were 3 levels, but lo and behold, you know me, always bringing out the sneaky. There's a 4th level, and this is, I would call it, if you had the money, what would you spend it on? Like, no cap. And it might not be a smart choice. Might be a smart choice if you know what you want. You know, some people would say Lamborghini. Some people will say Ferrari. Hell, some people would even say like a Range Rover. But you know me, you know what the Gen Z in me is gonna want by the time I can afford a car like that? Tesla, right? And you might be thinking, okay, all right, Oxy, Teslas are cool, but why? Like what sold you on the idea of a T-Money? Okay, let me tell you about T-Monies. First off, they're electrical, great for the environment. Do I care about the environment? I do, but it's not really the main seller for me, if that makes sense. Like, it's a bonus. I'm glad it's good for the old atmosphere, especially as someone who does research and, you know, alternative fuels. You know, it's a bonus for that for sure. That's great. But the real money maker is the self-driving. Oh, are you kidding me? You're telling me I could be stuck downtown traffic 5 p.m. trying to make my way home, and I'm like hands off, maybe one hand on the steering wheel, other on my heart, or you know, one hand on the phone, the other one on my lap hog, and then, you know, it is what it is. I'm assuming it's been a long day after work. I'm by myself, you know, tinted windows, no one can see me, and I'm just, you know, relieving a little bit of stress. It's a win-win situation, okay? But like, in all honesty, you know, I wouldn't treat it like, you know, it's like a chauffeur. I'm gonna be in the back seat while the autopilot just takes over. Hell no. You know, but like if you're in like bumper to bumper traffic and you need it to go like inches for you, or even like a slow like 20-30 mph, and it can just do that, I mean, why bother? Like, why do it yourself? They have an app for that now. So a lot of good stuff there. Also, just the amount of technology in there. I mean, that'd be really cool. Like, I've never had a backup camera at all on my car. My girlfriend has one. She's and man, can I be honest with you? Super jealous of it. Every time I drive her car, I'm like, I'm gonna use the backup camera exclusively. Oh, but you're supposed to look back. You know, if you're back there, you shouldn't be. I just got in the car. You know, self-awareness, please. I'm obviously about to back up. The world revolves around me, so I'm not gonna have to turn my shoulder. Just know that I'm backing up. Dang, I'm not gonna attack him. He seems like he's just minding his business. Well, what about trucks? Oxy, you seem to be more of like a car guy. I am. I have nothing really against trucks, but every time I've driven one, every time I drove one, like, you know, my brother, dad, and, you know, country boys, they've always had trucks too. And like, it's not that I can't drive one. I just feel more comfortable in a car-ish. I don't know. It just suits my style. And plus, like, you know, they have more, like, where they live, they have more needs for a truck. Where I'm gonna live, which would be more of like a city situation. I'm not gonna have to have a truck. I mean, sure, it might be nice for certain situations, but overall, I doubt I'm gonna really have too much use for it per se. Either way, cool stuff. Anyway, I haven't even really like touched on the build almost at all. What do I think of it? So far, so good, brother. It's been looking real good here. I gotta be honest with you. Dang, I messed up my parry there real bad, but it doesn't really matter because we're kicking the most major of ass right now. Feels real good. Just can't wait to be king and such. I mean, it's like a small race against the clock a little bit because you are hurting yourself pretty good. Yo, that was a pretty good grab out of a green chest. 8.1202K estimated market value. That is what I'm talking about, baby. That was a mixture of brother and baby. And sometimes, like, you know me, I'm more of like a brother kind of guy, but here lately I've been more of like a baby kind of guy. That makes sense for the most part. Man, let me tell you, I had to cancel the old stream today because what's it called? College, you know, old grad school. It was going well for a while. It's still going fine, but it's definitely picked up in the sense of schoolwork. So instead of streaming, I'm recording right now because recording takes, you know, an hour. Like record, edit a little bit, and like and post on YouTube. It's real quick. Whereas a stream, I'm kind of logged in for 3 hours because, you know what, my stream are 3 hours. My streams are 3 hours at a time. And I just wasn't ready for that kind of commitment today because I really got to get some homework done later. It's so stupid. Either way, it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, Oxy, I mean, why not just be a full-time YouTuber / streamer? Oh, I would love to, person. But that is something I can't bank on right now. Not making enough money. Maybe with your help and a couple extra donations, you could help a young boy's dream come true. No, in all seriousness, man, just keep watching the vids. We'll get there one of these days. We're coasting, baby. We are getting there. 3K subs, huge. Actually, just recently hit the big 1K on Twitch. That's kind of insane. I was hoping to celebrate it today, but again, responsibilities outside of the gaming world have to persist, and they have to come first. So here we are. We're almost at the boss here. I'm actually just gonna skip him because it's trash. We're gonna go right into the meat and potatoes of the situation. There we go. I kind of want to like, yeah, there. I'm like, can you just die, please? No, that's okay. I've gone down what, twice so far. It's a high risk, high reward kind of build. If I wasn't using my my Spectre jacket, it would probably be a-okay, but yeah, dude, when you got the balls of steel, sometimes you just gotta show them, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That, you know, I think that makes sense. That makes plenty of sense. Okay, go ahead and knock this out. Probably don't have to like actually kill this guy, but it's probably gonna make my boss fight way easier. As well, you know, I don't usually do this, but I am gonna do it this time. The proper thing you should do is make this a single target queue and just get ready. I probably should have started attacking him before I did that. No, it's fine. And now we go. Okay, I don't want to pop my Spectre jacket until he summons out his minion. I think I'm about to just totally metagame this. Okay, because I don't want to waste my health. So now we can do it because we're just gonna melt this man. Melted him. I'm trying to think, can I parry that sphere right there? I probably could if I was like a god, and I am, don't get me wrong, but I'm not feeling super godly today. Not yet anyway. That should be pretty good. You know what I just did right there? I did went ahead and pop that old dang old, what's it called as well? Pop the I went down, but it shouldn't count because I did get the kill. I popped my healing potion because like I brought them anyway. Might as well do it. So is this the fastest clear speed I've ever had? No, I think Great Axe Spectre jacket is way better, but for a sword clearing, do I put it up there with Clarent Blade and Carving Sword? You know, I gotta tell you, I think it does a good job. I personally think it'd be better for something like a ZVZ, not really for PvE, PvM. Hold on. Bruh, man. So the green chest, mini boss green chest, dropped a 185k dungeon map, so 202k, something along those lines. The boss blue chest is dropping nothing but straight trash right on my chest, like I'm about to have some relations with Grouch, the green guy from Sesame Street. He's in the dumpster. You know what I mean? What's his name? Grouch? What's his name? Grouch? What's his name? Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the build. Let me know what you think of the Kingmaker overall. I haven't done a lot of this in PvP. I don't know. I might give it a shot one of these days for the old S's and G's, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one and stay strong, brother.